We are in the bottom of the first. It is 1-0 in favor of Catholic Memorial. We'll catch you up here in just a second. Had a little bit of technical difficulty, but I think we're in good shape now, and you haven't missed too much, so don't fear. We got you. KM in the top of the first had one hit, but retired the side and with 4 batters. And in the bottom of the first, Cassie Smith led off with a double for CMH, advanced to third, and then scored on a wild pitch. That's your one run. Right now, runners on second and third with 1 out in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, beg your pardon. This is Amelia Menhier up to bat for CMH. Hit to second, throw over to first in time. We've played one. Your score, CMH 1, Kettle Moraine 0. You're watching W7. Top of the second, 1-0 in favor of Catholic Memorial. Leading off for Kettle Moraine in the second will be number 18. That is Grace Doom. I like that name. Still cleaning up a couple things. I'll be with you guys una momento. Doom playing first base today. Fouled off. For first pitch, second strike. 0-2 on Grace Doom. Here comes the 0-2. And now 1 ball, 2 strikes on Grace Doom. And now 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, beg your pardon. That's why we have that umpire there for you guys. And strike 3, first out in the second for KM. Kate Pershon up to bat, and that one hit back to the circle, and there's quickly 2 outs in the second for KM. You know, one thing you could expect tonight is going to be a pitching duel between Abby Smith for Catholic Memorial, and Ava Sander from CMH. These are two of the best pitchers in the conference. I would say Abby Smith is one of the elite in the state. She's just a fantastic pitcher, going to Winona State for softball. Had a fantastic career at CMH at senior night at Catholic Memorial, by the way. So we kind of timed that just right. Big thanks to Matt Bergen, athletic director at CMH. And, of course, Brian Johnson, head coach for the Crusaders, having us out. We'd love CMH. Swing and a miss. Matt Bergen, great friend of ours, and he's been so supportive of what we're doing, and has pretty much told me I've got a open door to come to any CMH event when I want, and I really love that. But I always check with them, let them know, just a heads up to all of our athletic directors. I really try to make sure that we do that, so they're never surprised. You guys do it enough already. You don't need unplanned surprises. This is Sophia Kafkas. Kafkas hits it to the pitcher and caught. Abby Smith just pretty much gobbles everything up in the middle. That retires the side. We've played 1.5. It's 1-0 CMH. You're watching W7. Bottom of the second. Felicity Smart to lead off for the Crusaders. Smart, Kane, and Johnson. Strike in there. That one's hooking foul and out of play. Two strikes on Smart. Pitch coming inside and got her, so Smart will take first, and hopefully that one didn't Smart. Terrible dad joke. Just inexcusable dad joke. Bottom of the second. 1-0 CMH. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left for CMH. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left for Kettle Moraine. Smart thought about taking off, but held up. And now here's Taylor Kane. Kane, second base on the wild pitch. Kane is practicing for her senior citizen career. She enjoys mall walking, so she's starting that early, which is good. It's good to plan ahead. I think she's got some time yet, but never too early to start. So she's a mall walker. That one missed, and now runner moves over to third. Tell you what, there's been, I want to say, 5 or 6 pass balls and wild pitches in this game so far. Hard time between catcher and pitcher for KM here to start. So Smart at third, and this one hit to short and caught. Haley Hack on the catch. First out of the inning. And now Ella Johnson, the freshman, she made a fantastic catch on the top of the first that we weren't able to capture due to some technical problems, but hopefully she'll give us another one here before the day's over. Squares up to bunt. Ball gets away again, and a run scores. Gorski having a heck of a time behind the plate. So now 2-0 CMH in the bottom of the second. This one hit down the line at first. Nice play at first for the out. Grace Doom on the play, and that is the second out. Ella Johnson is retired. I should have saved that joke for Taylor Kane. You know, she's a mall walker, retired. Do you get that? That would have been really, really funny. But I thought of it about 30 seconds earlier. 2 outs now with a runner, nobody on. And 2-0 Catholic Memorial. Back to the top of the order. Here is Cassie Smith. Smith doubled her first time up right down the third base line. A hot shot grounder right past third base. Eventually scored the first run for Crusaders. First pitch high and back to the backstop. 1 ball, no strikes. That one missed, 2-0. And I can't see for sure, but it kind of looks a little bit like Ava's a little all over the place. But again, I think there's plenty of room on both sides. There's a base hit up the middle for Cassie Smith. 2 for 2 for Smith. Cassie generally plays shortstop, playing catcher tonight because the starting catcher Claire Gundrum is not here tonight, and she's actually completing something not related to softball. It's a work commitment, and I got to tell you, and I think Coach Johnson would echo this. There's a steal to second. Ball gets away again. These kids get 4 years at this stuff. Especially the sports that they love. They don't get a lot of time here, and I played 3 sports in high school, and I, for 1 second, could never imagine missing a varsity game for anything in this world, whether it be work or not work or, anything, a tournament somewhere else. I would never miss a high school varsity game. And I think, with all the stuff that these kids have been through and everything else, I mean, again, I don't know her situation, but I would just say, in general, let's let these kids play varsity ball. That one gets away, another error and another run for CMH, and KM is just all over the place right now. They're just wild on the throws. The catches aren't there. It's just, again, there's no one person to blame. I mean, it's all over the place. So they're just not executing at all. No better way to put it than that. And you guys know me, I don't pull punches. I mean, I love all the kids, and I don't care if they lose 87-0. Doesn't change how I feel about them. But the execution has not been good for KM here in the early going. And quite honestly, they're very fortunate to be down only 3-0. It could be way worse. So hopefully Claire will be back for future games. Again, this team only has 13 players for CMH, and that's not anybody's fault. That's just they only have 13 players. They're not Economwalk. They're not Arrowhead. They've got 14 teams of JV and 48 kids that are vying for 8 positions. I mean, it's a private school. They don't have a ton of kids, and they got to go with what they got. So it really hurts the team when somebody can't be there for whatever reason it is. Hit the second, and another error. And now first and second. No balls, 1 strike on Abby Smith. Gabby Casey at first. This one's hit in the gap between first and second. Trying to throw home, and safe. Nice throw from right field by Katie Cervenka, but just slid under it. And it is 4-0 in favor of Catholic Memorial. Nice hitting by Abby Smith. And now here's Abby Aaron. 4-0. 2 outs still in the bottom of the second. First pitch strike, and runner trying for second, and in there. Another run scores. And now 5-0. Pitch to serve is fouled off. 5-0 Catholic Memorial in the bottom of the second. 1 in the first and 4 here in the fourth. And I'd say KM's probably giving them at least 8 outs in this inning, at least. Can't do that. They're too good a team for that. Big swing and miss by Serb. That was way out of the zone, and that is strike 3, and the inning mercifully comes to an end. We've played 2. 5-0 CMH. We'll see if KM can get things together and get the rally started. We'll be back here watching W7. Top of the third. Back to the top of the order for KM. Hannah Stark to lead off. One ball, one strike on Stark. She struck out her first time up. Swing and a miss. Actually, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now that's strike 3. So 2 strikeouts by Stark. Now here's Haley Hack. Haley walked her first time up. Hack coming in tonight. She was actually one of our players of the game 2 years ago when we, in our first season of softball. Actually, that was our second season. We did a game at Tosa East, and Haley was our player of the game. Leads the team in plate appearances, at-bats, runs scored, triples, home runs, total bases, walks, and she hits .420. So she's pretty good. Pitch from Smith is outside. Classic 8 matchup, Kettle Moraine and Catholic Memorial live from Infinity Field in Waukesha. Swung on and hit in the left. That's a base hit, extra bases for Hack. She'll go to second. Actually, that is out of here. Nope. I thought it looked like it was over the fence, but actually it went past the fence and left field. So it'll be a triple for Haley Hack. Just saying, she does have 5 homers this year to lead the team. So a triple for Hack, and maybe that'll get things jump-started here for the Lasers in the third. Now Ava Sander. Ava leads the team in doubles with 10, hitting .419 coming in. 18 hits in 43 official at-bats. That's a strike on Ava, our buddies. Ava's been looking forward to this, for us coming out for some time, and I really wanted to be successful today. Swung and fouled off. 2 strikes on Sander. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. We're in the top of the third. 5-0 Catholic Memorial. It's been all Crusaders. Hit on the ground to third, and everybody's safe. Hack couldn't go, and the ball was held at third, and so Sander is on with a single as Taylor Kane held on the ball at third. Now 1 out, runners on first and third, and I believe we're going to have a courtesy runner for the pitcher, Sander. We do. Let's see who that is. Might be Tatum Carlson, perhaps. Yeah, Tatum Carlson, the courtesy runner. Here's Maddie Dishaw. Maddie singled her first time up. Whatever Hack doesn't lead in hitting categories, Maddie Dishaw does. Having a fantastic season this year, Dishaw. Coming in, hitting .511 actually. Leads the team in hits with 23, total bases tied with Hack at 42. 19 RBI to lead the team, 511, on-base percentage of .560. Swing and a miss. Fouled, beg your pardon, fouled off. 2-2 on Dishaw. That one missed. Carlson moves on to third. The throw goes into the outfield. Coming in to score is Haley Hack. So now Carlson on second. It is 5-1. First run of the night for the Lasers. Dishaw 2-2 in the third. Pitch inside. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes. And 1 out in the top of the third. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Nice pitch by Smith. 2 outs for Carmen Follette. Follette walked her first time up. 2 outs in the third. It is 5-1 CMH. Tatum Carlson at second base. There's the KM dugout. Pitch, that one missed. Swing and a miss. Big swing by Follette. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And 2 outs. Tatum Carlson standing on second. That one missed. 3-2. Payoff pitch from Smith to Follette. Foul. Look inside the Crusader dugout. Hit in the air, shallow center. Coming in to make the play is Abby Aaron, and that retires the side. One run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. We've played 2.5. Your new score, CMH 5, Kettle Moraine 1. You're watching W7 Live. Bottom of the third, 5-1 CMH. It'll be Amelia Menhier, Felicity Smart, and Taylor Kane for the Crusaders in the third. 5 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and 3 left. KM, 1 run, 3 hits, 4 errors, and 4 left. Pitch to men here coming. And fouled off. One of the freshmen on this team. That's a young team. It's a good blend on the CMH team, but they do have some young kids. Ella Johnson, a freshman. Gundrum, a sophomore, not here. We talked about that. Taylor Kane, a freshman. Amelia Menhier is actually a sophomore. But Menhier starts, Kane starts, Johnson starts. So you got 3 freshman sophomores. And really the sophomores are basically freshmen because they've never played varsity baseball or varsity softball until this year. That one in there on Menhier, strike. Full count on Amelia. Should we call her Amelia Bedelia? I wonder if she'd like that. I wonder if she even knows who Amelia Bedelia is. Do you guys know who Amelia Bedelia is? Put it in the comment box. I'll check on it and see. Tell me who is Amelia Bedelia. Can't even believe I just thought of that. Pitch and hit into center and dropped by Cervenka, who's now moved to second. Some changes. So Katie Cervenka has moved from right field to second base. And in right field is now Allie Zabrowski. The changes I see right off the bat. Runner on first. Yet another error for the Lasers. That is the 5th of the game. So Menhier at first. Nobody out in the bottom of the third. 5-1 CMH. Felicity Smart. That one's hit to right and caught by Zabrowski. So now Taylor Kane, 1 out. Menhier still on first. Kane is our mall walker. And the mall walker hits it in the left field for a base hit. Menhier moves on to second, so first and second with 1 out. And here is Ella Johnson. Ella grounded out to first, her first time up. Substitution. Menhier will come out. And running for her is number 4. That is Haley Hart. So Haley Hart now running at second for Amelia Menhier. Taylor Kane still at first. 1 out in the bottom of the third. It is 5-1 Catholic Memorial, and Ella Johnson up to bat. Johnson actually qualified for the Junior Olympic curling team. I kid you not. That's impressive. First pitch missed, 1-0. CMH has won 6 of their last 7. Was 6 in a row, then lost to Muskego on Monday, 4-1. Swept by Muskego this year. The first time they met it was 19-14 Muskego. And that was way back on April 27th. They played again this past Monday at Muskego, and it was 4-1. Their winning streak included wins over Oconomowoc, Arrowhead, Waukesha North, Waukesha South, and Waukesha South again, and then Racing Horlick on Friday. Next game for the Crusaders, Saturday, doubleheader with Waukesha West at West High School at noon. Pitch and fouled off. Johnson fighting hard here in the bottom of the third. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out in the third. Haley Hart at second and Taylor Kane at first for the Crusaders. Pitch from Sander. Swing and miss. Strike 3, and that is the second out of the inning. CMH has scored at every inning. Not in this one yet in the third, so KM trying to set them down with no runs this time. We'll see. Continuing our discussion of CMH, last year, or in 2019, they were 18-6, 10-6 on the Classic 8 to finish in 4th place. This is Coach Johnson's 11th year as head coach of the Crusaders. Regional champs in 2016, won the conference in 2016 with a 10-4 conference record. And I think goal this year is, especially with the youth starting, is get a first half finish in the Classic 8. So finish in the top half of the division or the conference. That one is fouled. This is Cassie Smith. Cassie 2 for 2. Double and a single. Pop to the pitcher. Ava Sanders got it, and that retires the side. We have played 3. Your score remains CMH 5, KM 1. You're watching W7 Live.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Germantown girls basketball.
I'm Emily Wisner.
And I'm Natalie McNeil. And W7 is for the girls.
Top of the 4th, 4-1 Catholic Memorial, or 5-1 Catholic Memorial on top of the 4th. In the 4th for Kettle Moraine will be Katie Cervenka, Grace Doom, and Kate Pershon. 5 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, and 5 left for CMH. 1 run, 3 hits, 3 errors, and 4 left for Kettle Moraine. Hey, big thanks to Mr. Cervenka and Mr. Sander for bringing a canopy for me and setting it all up for me. And I'll tell you what, those guys saved me big time. And I mentioned it last night on our broadcast, and I didn't ask them to do that. They just did that. And that's part of, I mentioned it in our interview with Sarah Nassif following the game, if you were watching last night, how much I love the family aspect of softball. And that's a prime example. I didn't ask for anything. We bring our own canopy, but I got to set it up and set up cameras. They brought it for me and set it all up, and it was ready to go. First pitch by Cervenka bunted, and she's going to be out at first. So big thanks to those guys. You guys totally made my point that I made last night in just the softball family, and we're just so, I can't tell you how proud and how honored we are to be looped in with the softball family in Wisconsin. I think it's just an outstanding community, and for us to be part of it, I'm beyond proud of that. This one hit to short, throw in the dirt and looped out by Ben here. Got a nice little one hop. Felicity Smart fielded it cleanly, but a little low on the throw, and was able to be rescued by Amelia Men here. So just like that, 2 outs in the 4th. Got to catch up after my little monologue there. So Grace Doom out 6-3. And now Kate Pershawn. Kate struck out her first time up. 5-1, we're in the top of the fourth. Reminder tomorrow, weather permitting, back to Germantown. Menominee Falls at Germantown in a GMC Life matchup. 4:30 start time. And then Friday, a rare W7 doubleheader. Both games are at the same time, 4:30. Actually, I think the second game is at 5. I'll be in Campbell Sports for Chilton at Campbell Sports on a special small town Friday night edition of W7 Live. Connor DuBois and Ryan Ellerbush will be at Neenah for Kimberly Neenah in a D1 Fox Valley battle. That's going to be a great one. Both games you can find on productionsw7.com/live, YouTube, and Facebook. They're all 100% live, 100% free. That's how we roll. So that's Friday night. Quick break. You're watching W7.
Are you ready for some Kettle Rain volleyball? W7 is for the girls.
Bottom of the fourth. It is 5-1 Catholic Memorial. First pitch is hit to second, scooped up, and not going to be in time. Gabby Casey beats it out for a leadoff single for the Crusaders. Well, if you can't tell from our breaks here, we're big Reagan Stuckey fans. She's a very, very good friend of ours, and her mom as well, and just their whole family is. And I just think the world of Reagan. I really, really do. She's going to play golf at Tennessee Tech, and just the way she handles herself, she's a very, very mature young woman, and she's going to do just really great things. Really excited to see what happens in her golf career at Tennessee Tech. I will be following it for sure. So also Alyssa Nims, for all you CMH fans. Again, one of my very, very good friends. She's been just a big part of W7 from the very get-go, and now she's a senior. She scored over 1,000 points in her CMH girls basketball career. So proud of her, and again, we're friends with her family as well. We've met so many great families the past 3 years, and we just love those relationships we have with them. So Nimsy and Stuckey, love you both. Congratulations on graduating high school this year, and Nimsy going up to Northern Michigan for basketball. She'll be joined by CJ Romero from Brookfield Central, Viv Gendy from Pewaukee already up there. And there's another kid from, South Milwaukee, Kayla Tierney is there as well. Hot shot, that's gonna be a double play. Sander makes the catch and throws to first, 2 outs. So Kafkas hit it right on the button, but right to, oh, hang on a second. I'm off half an inning here. What else is new? You guys, I need somebody here to keep me on track with this stuff. I start talking and things start falling apart. So Casey got on. This one's hit in the air. It's going to be a quick third out, and that retires the side. I'll get caught up on the scoring. We'll come back and talk more about those two seniors. 4.5 down. Your score remains 5-1 in favor of CMH. You're watching W7.
All right, get your original colors. Everybody go original colors. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're going conversions. We're gonna go 5 minutes. We're gonna be on. We're gonna be live for 5 minutes on live video. So you know what I want.
Not yet. Not yet.
We're live right now.
Not yet. I know, right?
Top of the fifth. 5-1 CMH. And here is Sophia Kafkas to lead off for the Lasers in the fifth. It'll be Kafkas and back to the top of the order, Hannah Stark and Haley Hack. Any of them get on? Ava Sander and Maddie Dishaw. Hit down the line at left, but out of play. Foul. One ball, two strikes on Sophia Kafkas. 1-2 pitch, high 2-2. Update, top of the fifth. Sussex Hamilton 1, Germantown nothing. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and nobody out. It is 5-1 here, CMH. Swung on and hit foul. Kafka's hitting 206 coming in and takes strike 3. And that is the first out of the inning. Now here's Hannah Stark. Stark 250 on the season, 10 hits in 40 at-bats, 348 on base percentage. She has gotten 5 walks, 5 RBI, and also a double to her credit this year. Katie Serenka would be next. Will be next. We got 1 out in the top of the fifth. Here comes the pitch to Hannah Stark. That's a strike in there, 0-1. She moves over and bats right-handed now. Smith on the delivery. That one missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Haley Hack due up next. Stark 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts, and that one bunted foul. And now she'll need to swing away. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out in the fifth. Pitch coming and foul. Reminder, following tonight's game, we will have the W7 Live Player of the Game. That is coming up after the conclusion of this game. And Stark rips it into center for a base hit. And now Haley Hack. Top of the sixth, Sussex Hamilton 2, Germantown nothing in GMC Life. Jay Kloss, I'm sure, back on the circle for the Chargers. Having just a player of the year type year as a GMC. That one missed. to Haley Hack. Player of the game 2 years ago when she was a freshman. That one is in there, strike. Two balls and one strike on Hack. There's a strike in there, 2-2. Snap throw back to first, and Stark is back in time. 2-2 on Haley Hack. Hit to left and fairly deep, but caught. Maria Serb on the play. Stark remains at first, and now runner on first with 2 out, and here is Ava Sander. Ava 1 for 2, popped out, and a infield single. Sander coming in today, .419 batting average. 10 doubles for Ava. First pitch ball, 1-0. Snap throw down to first again. Pitch from Smith to Sander, strike in there. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Ava Sander. Crushed down the line at third, that is a base hit. 2-out single for Ava Sander. She hit that thing right on the nose. Good play in left by Serb, holds Hack at second. Now first and second, 2 out. Table set for Maddie Dishaw. Team leader in RBIs. Dishaw is 1 for 2 today, single and a strikeout. $19 RBI on the year for Maddie. 23 hits and 45 at bats. She's hitting .511 with an OPS of 1.493, which is just phenomenal. That one's a swing and foul. Pitch coming from Smith to Dishaw. Inside, missed. Here comes the pitch. Missed. 2 balls, 3 balls, 1 strike on Maddie Dishaw. Carmen Follett would be next. Big at bat here for Dishaw and big inning for the Lasers to try to get back into this thing. And ball 4, so Dishaw walks. I think Smith was pitching carefully to her, rightfully so. But that loads the bases for Carmen Follett. Follett 0 for 1, walked and flied out to center her first time up. There's the KM dugout. And we're going to have a quick conference for both teams, I guess. I guess that's what we're doing here. Well, we'll go where there's more fun. And back in the KM dugout, there's Ava Sander. Right in front of our camera there, number 44. And there's Haley Hack, number 7. And 18 is Grace Doom. There's Ava. Now we all slowly get back to business. Carmen Follette at the plate. First pitch. Foul tipped 0-1 on Follette. Bases loaded. And that one is out at first. Follette grounds out to second to retire the side. We have played 4.5. No runs for KM in the 5th. It's 5-1 CMH. You're watching W. Bottom of the 5th, it's 5-1 in favor of Catholic Memorial. In the 5th for CMH will be Maria Serb, Haley Hartz. Actually, it should be, I think, back to men here again, and Felicity Smart. Interesting Amelia Menhier fact coming up when she goes up to bat. You can't make this stuff up. I absolutely love this. Wait till you hear this. Back on our main cam, here we go. First pitch, Maria Serb. Serb 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. Filling in left field today. Mentioned earlier, she's a utility player, can pretty much play left side of the infield, second, third, some short, and also she played short last year, 2 years ago, I guess. There's a swing and a miss. But Preston to duty today with the normal shortstop, Cassie Smith, playing catcher. And Haley Hack now at, sorry, not Haley Hack. Felicity Smart at shortstop tonight for CMH. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Maria Serb. Leadoff batter in the 5th. Serb 0 for 2 today. Hit into shallow left, and that is a base hit for Maria Serb. 0 for no longer. Now here is Amelia Menhier, and so her last name is Menheer. It's pronounced Menhier. And believe it or not, she runs an online dating service. I kid you not, called Catholic Connections. Her last name is Men Here, and she runs an online dating service. I mean, is that like, does she have to do that because her last name is Men Here? I mean, would anybody believe that's really her last name if she did that professionally as her career? I just find that very humorous. Hit to short, and Hack steps on the base. A little casual on that play there, Haley. Pretty close. Haley's like, yeah, I got this. Don't worry. It's all good. So Fielder's Choice, Men Here reaches the Catholic Connections online dating service with a last name of Men Here. That goes in the you can't make this up category. It's very entrepreneurial of her to do that. You know, high school, I mean, online dating service. That one's hit foul. And right just foul. There's no way I was running an online dating service. Obviously, we didn't have online anything at that time, but I wasn't running dating services, I'll tell you that. I couldn't get a date to save my life, let alone run a dating service. Catch up on my scoring here. And this one's hit to third. Going to throw over to first. And in time for the second out. Close. Dishaw thought about going to second and thought better of it. Actually, it's not Dishaw anymore at third. That is number 5. Carmen Follette now at third. And there are now 2 outs. Here's Taylor Kane. Kane 1 for 2. Line drive caught in her first at bat at short, and then a single to left. We are in the bottom of the 5th. That's 5-1. CMH, 1 run in the first and 4 in the second. KM, 1 run in the third, 1 run, 5 hits, 3 errors, and 7 left for KM. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, and 5 left for Catholic Memorial. The errors the first 2 innings really hurt KM's chances in this game, and trying to still dig out of that. But Abby Smith has been her usual sparkling self on the circle, and Ava Sanders also really calmed down, as well as the defense, and they've been able to hold Catholic Memorial scoreless the past 3 innings as we're now in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch coming, swing and a miss, and that is strike 3. Taylor Kane strikes out, and that retires the side. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and there was a runner left. We have played 5. Your score remains Catholic Memorial 5, Kettle Moraine 1. You're watching W7 Live. Top of the sixth, 5-1 Catholic Memorial. 1 in the first, 4 in the second. And now we are in the top of the sixth. Katie Cervenka, Grace Doom, and Kate Pershon to bat in the sixth. First pitch in there, strike on Cervenka, 0 for 2. Popped out to first and out on a bunt as well in her 2 at-bats. Third time through for the Lasers, still just 5 hits, 1 run on 5 hits. That one missed, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cervenka hits it in the air to shallow right, and it dropped for a leadoff single for Katie Cervenka. So leadoff batter on, now Grace Doom, and Kate Pershon and Sophia Kafkas. Pitch from Smith is fouled off. 0-1. Doom has struck out twice. Pitch hit on the ground to third and going to be bobbled and gets away from Taylor Kane. And now first and second with nobody out. Lasers maybe got something cooking here in the fifth. Well, the sixth. We talked about this at the beginning of the broadcast. These two teams played earlier in the year, April 29th. CMH led throughout the entire game 4-0 in the top of the seventh, and going to the bottom of the seventh, and KM scored 5 runs in the bottom of the seventh to win it 5-4. So obviously trying to avoid that scenario, but again, they're up 4 runs here in the sixth. They've led the entire way, 1 in the first, 4 in the second. KM with just 1 in the third. First and second, nobody out, and here is Kate Pershon. First pitch in there, strike. Actually, we got a pinch hitter here. This is Ali Sabrowski hitting now for Pershon. Sabrowski 240 batting average coming into today. 6 hits and 25 at bats. First and second, nobody out. That one missed the outside corner. Sabrowski back into the box. Here we go. Strike 2. One and 2 on Sabrowski. Nobody out here in the top of the sixth. That one missed. 2 and 2. Cervenka on second, Doom on first. Swing and a miss. That is strike 3. And that is the first out of the sixth. That one's hit foul. Sophia Kafkas, Sophia 0 for 2, ground out to the pitcher and struck out. Hannah Stark due next, top of the order. That one missed. Ball on Kafkas. .206 coming into today. That one outside. 2 balls and 1 strike on Sophia Kafkas. If she can get on, the tying run would come to the plate in the name of Hannah Stark. That one is a ball. 3-1 on Kafkas, and you got to think she's going to be taking here. We'll see. 3 balls, 1 strike. We'll get you in tight here. Get looking right over the plate to see this one. Just because that's what we do. That's, you know, we're always looking out for you guys. Pitch that one, missed. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Hannah Stark. Stark 2 for 3, or 1 for 3, a single and 2 strikeouts. Struck out her first 2 times up and singled her last time up. 5 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors, and 6 left for CMH. 1 run, 6 hits, 3 errors, and 7 left for Kettle Moraine. Katie Cervenka at third, Grace Doom at second, and Sophia Kafkas at first. First pitch to Stark is a strike, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. That one low. 1 ball, 1 strike on Stark. 250 coming in on the day today. 10 hits and 40 at bats. 5 RBI, a chance to add to that total right here. Pitch missed, 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. That's a strike in there, 2-2. You know, Abby Smith is just a great pitcher. There's no way she's going to get in a position where she's going to walk a runner with the bases loaded. Not that I can see. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hit to first. And they get the out at home on the force. Nice play. So Stark reaches on a fielder's choice. Hack hits it foul. Haley 1 for 2, walk, a triple, and flied out. Haley's a pretty good pull hitter. I'm going to leave the camera right here. I think give us a good view if she does what she normally does, is hit to the left side. We'll see. If she hits to the right side, we're all in big trouble. Just put that out there. You roll the dice with us, I tell you what. 2 balls, 1 strike on Hack. Bases loaded. 2 outs in the 6th. Huge moment in this game right here. Hack against Smith. Great matchup. Ball missed. 3-1 on Haley Hack. She's such a good hitter. There's no way you don't give her the green light here if she sees something that she likes. Go back on number 1 cam. Here we go. 3-1 on Hack. Ball 4. Walks in a run. And now Ava Sander. It's deja vu all over again for CMH. Coach Johnson saying, I know this song. I've heard it before. Now 5-2. Sander is 2 for 3, 2 singles and a flyout for Ava. She is the go-ahead run. First pitch missed, 1-0. It gets no easier. Maddie Dishaw scheduled to be next. Strike in there, 1-1 on Sander. Ava, 419 on the season. 18 hits and 43 at-bats. And 8 RBI, chance to really pad that number right here. That one missed, 2-1 on Sander. I mean, certainly you want to be careful with her and Dishaw both, but you certainly don't want to walk in any more runs. And put the go-ahead run on base. That one's a strike. Caught the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And 2 outs in the 6th. Smith ready. Missed, 3-2. Full count. Here we go. Payoff pitch coming from Abby Smith. Hit in the left field and missed by the left fielder, Serb. 1 run in, 2 runs in, 3 runs in, and Sander gets a double. And just like that, we're tied. Well, certainly playable in left. And, you know, if you're playing at full strength, I don't know that that happens. I'm just going to say it at that and leave it at that. You can't miss varsity games. You just the kids got to play varsity games. I mean, you just have to. I get they got other things going on. I get that, but when you're playing varsity high school sports, that is always the #1 commitment. It just has to be. And that hurt CMH right there, that at bat. Swing and a miss. This is Dishaw. So Dishaw, a chance to make it 7-5 or better. That one's foul. Two balls, 2 strikes on Dishaw. Score is 5-5, beg your pardon. 5-5 in the 6th. Oh, swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that retires the side. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 4 runs for KM in the 6th. We're tied at 5. You're watching W7 Live.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Germantown girls basketball.
I'm Emily Wisner.
And I'm Natalie McNeil. And W7 is for the girls.
Bottom of the sixth, 5-5, 4 runs for KM in the top of the fourth, or the top of the sixth. In the bottom of the sixth will be Ella Johnson. Then back to the top of the order, Cassie Smith and Gabby Casey. First pitch from Sander. In there, strike one. Johnson 0 for 2, grounded out to first and struck out her last time up. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2 on Johnson. Cassie Smith due next. 0-2 pitch is hit foul and out of play to the field parallel of the one we're on, where it looks like little kid baseball going on. No balls, 2 strikes. That one also foul. Reminder, tomorrow scheduled for Germantown Menominee Falls at Germantown, 4:30 start time. They're calling for rain tomorrow. If it's 50% or better at noon, we will not be there to do it. They're saying 75% right now. We'll see. Maybe, hopefully that gets better. Strike 3 on Johnson. 1 up, 1 down. Now Cassie Smith, 2 for 3, single, double, and a flyout for Cassie. Certainly one of our player of the game candidates tonight. That coming up immediately following the conclusion of this game, the W7 Live player of the game. That one missed, 1-1. Or 2-0 on Smith. Pitch coming. Hit on the ground and do center field for her 3rd hit of the night. That is Cassie Smith. Bottom of the 6th, 5-5. Cassie Smith at first base. Here she goes, looking for second. Throw is going to be late and into the outfield, and Smith will advance to third. So go-ahead run now at third base with nobody out here in the 6th. Maddie Dishaw back behind the plate now, catching. Gabby Casey now. Thought maybe a little squeeze bunt, but pulls back. Here's the pitch coming to Casey. That one missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a base hit RBI single for Gabby Casey. Clutch hit for Casey. And that drives in Abby Smith, and CMH retakes the lead at 6-5. Now Abby Smith. Our fun fact on Gabby Casey, by the way, is she's a professional sunflower seed taste tester. I don't know if that's serious or not. I would guess not, but with these kids, you never know. She might be. Abby Smith is 1 for 3 today. Pitch coming. And that's hit on the left. Another base hit. 2 for 4 for Abby. Casey moves on to second. First and second with 1 out. Hit to third. She'll step on the bag. Nice play by Hack. So Aaron reaches on fielder's choice. Great awareness by Haley Hack. Grabbed the ball, went over and stepped on third. Now first and second with 2 out, Maria Serb. Serb 1 for 3, a single and 2 strikeouts. Abby Smith at second and Abby Aaron at first. Can we say there's no doubt in Abby can hit? Can we say that? I can say whatever I want, but is it a reach? Maybe a reach, but that's all right. We're allowed. 1-1 on Serb. Pitch coming, and that one's hit foul right by us. Look inside the CMH dugout. One-two pitch coming. Strike 3, and that retires the side. CMH adds 1 in the 6th. We've played 6. Your new score, CMH 6, Kettle Moraine 5, and you know what you're watching. It is W7 Live. Top of the 7th, 6-5 Catholic Memorial. In the 7th for KM, will be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters, Carmen Follett, Katie Cervenka, and Grace Doom. Anybody gets on? Ali Sabrowski. First pitch, hit to short, and Follett reaches. Well, we've had some adventures in the infield today, and outfield for that matter, too. So now runner on first with nobody out, and here is Katie Cervenka. Time is called. They're going to huddle here and talk strategy, I assume. Actually, looking at the shortstop, Felicity Smart, seeing if she got shaken up on the play. That was a hard hit ball by Follett. City seems all right, hopefully. And back to live action. Here comes Katie Cervenka, 1 for 3. Flied out on a bunt, and singled. Runner on first, nobody out in the top of the 7th. Bunts down right back to the circle. Throw outside, but reached and caught by men here. Really nice play by Amelia. And pulled her off the bag, so Cervenka reaches as the adventures continue on the defensive side for CMH. Now first and second, here is Grace Doom. Grace 0 for 3, struck out, grounded out to short, and grounded out to third. Actually reached on an error. Her second time up. So struck out, grounded out, and reached on an error. First and second, nobody out. Tying run at second base is Carmen Follett. Oh, now they're saying Cervenka was out. She was standing on first. I guess I cannot keep up with what's going on here. So it was a sacrifice bunt, as I originally thought. I thought they called her out, and then it looked like they called her safe, and that's on me. I'll take that one. You guys are looking at first base saying, oh, there's nobody there. It's not a ghost runner. Remember ghost runners? In any event, it was a very nice bunt by Cervenka. Advancing Follett to second. So now you got a runner at second with 1 out. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3, and all of a sudden the Lasers are down to their last out. And it is Ali Sabrowski. Sabrowski 0 for 1, struck out her last time up. First pitch is high, 1-0. If she gets on, Sophia Kafkas is next. KM trailing 6-5 in the top of the 7th. Reminder, following the game, we will have the W7 Live player of the game coming right up. Swing and a miss, strike 1.